Hey, everybody, where's Herman? Wave, say something, say hi. Okay. What a day today. Another glorious day. Another glorious day. God gave you and me the ultimate gift by waking us up this morning with the opportunity for another chance. Another chance, number one, to get it right, to abide by His rules, to help others. Another chance and another day to open our hearts to God and let Him in, because He's been knocking. You know what I was going to talk about is I've been noticing I've been looking at a lot of these shows, these old school shows, back when I was growing up. Facts of Life, Different Strokes, Family Ties, Growing Pains. I mean, all the older stuff. And, then go to that, I've been watching all these commercials and noticing that this pandemic, yes, it hurt a lot. But I don't know if it's just me or even the commercials have gotten better. I mean, they're more family oriented, they're more simple and clean, and they're getting a little funnier. But, they're also, we got to learn, one thing, guys. I've noticed a lot of stuff is focusing on our children, and that's like the most awesome part. Let me tell you why I say that. Because those children that we see in these commercials and all these kids shows and movies, they're our future. They're the next generation. And I'm so glad. Maybe this pandemic wasn't such a bad thing, because it brought families back together. Morals and values are coming back slowly but surely. And it seems like maybe this pandemic, God had brought us full circle, I call it. I tell Herman, God is bringing us full circle before He takes us home. And definitely, maybe you don't understand that, but when I was growing up, it was about mind your business, respect. We always went to church. We always knew about God, and we knew to respect, to care, to help, and to be there, and that giving was a good thing, even if it wasn't money, that you were giving food or whatever. Trust whatever you're doing. Don't forget those values, people. Most of the people that see my videos know. We grew up the same way. I mean, come on now. There was things you just didn't do. There were belts and paddles and rules and boundaries. And, the kids didn't have the choice. But, a lot of times, kids are having kids these days. And when a kid's not ready to have a kid, because he ain't done growing up, And it's not for us to judge, but Lord knows those children that aren't having children, let's hope that they have some of the values and things instilled in them, Just think about it. If you're going through that in your life and, you're young and your kids are young, it becomes a challenge, they say sometimes. But anyway, I just know that what I'm seeing now is it seems like the pandemic did do something good for us, although it took many lives and still is to this day. All I can say is it's one of those things that God is going to bring you full circle before it all ends. And we're going on that path. The journey is not far or long, but my saying is we're going to be riding in our lowrider and our carucha all the way to heaven. And see, don't worry, because we're supposed to be here for each other. When you're weak, I'm strong. It goes vice versa. We are supposed to be here for each other, guys. And loving and caring for everybody you meet in this world. You don't know the circumstances. You don't know the situation. It's like me. I had this little incident the other day. Everybody knows I like to feed Snowball and go out there, and I'm going to bring her home soon. But I had somebody come over there and say, that I was dumb for doing it, and I looked like a stupid person, like a stupid kid. Maybe that's the problem. Sometimes we forget to stop and enjoy the God's beauty, but it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. Don't judge nobody. Don't judge anybody. You know, sometimes, yeah, I don't walk right, and my arm don't move right, and I twitch a lot. But you don't know why, and I hear them saying, oh, she's all spun out and this and that. I'm all spun out over God, guys. I ain't spun out over no dope. See, but for those that don't know that I have had neurological issues and all this other stuff, it's not about me, people. It's what God can do for you and what He can bring you from. As long as you know in your heart that you're good with God, don't you worry about anybody else's words. Although I'm going to say that, but words do hurt. So if you're the one talking, think before you speak to somebody. You see, God gave us these eyes to see, to survive, to see our direction. God didn't give us eyes to see, to go tell others and talk about others. God gave us ears to hear when somebody's in need, to hear His word. He gave us mouths not to curse each other, not to treat each other, or should I say, not to put us down, but He gave us words to encourage others, to be there when they need us. The ears are to hear when they need a hearing hand. Your mouth is for praying and reaching out to others and letting them know. See, sometimes we just think that the person on the street is nothing. Guess what? We're all one step away from that. One step. And when this cancer kicked my butt, you never know one thing. Trust God. He will bring you through any mishap, any unfortunate. He can deliver you from anything. Love Him with all your heart. And let Him be the first one you say thank you to in the morning. Because ain't nothing short of a miracle me being alive today. And thankful that I have a blessed husband that's the most beautiful friend and best friend I've ever had. But there's so much in life, guys. Don't take it for granted. Because in the twinkling of an eye, when He comes, in that twinkling of an eye, you can't even blink and ask for forgiveness. Know where you stand with God. If you haven't been baptized, I'm going to be baptized soon. I haven't been, but I've given my heart to God. But it's time to step in 110 feet deeper than I would and say thank you, Lord, and continue to be that child of God. I wish you all the safest out there while your holidays shop. Don't forget what it's about. It's about Jesus. It is not about Christmas gifts. It's about trusting God. So let me say this once again to all of you. God bless. Peace out. And don't shop too much. Think about others. Feed a homeless person. Help them out, man. Give them a meal. It doesn't hurt for you to do that. Give them a blanket if you got an extra one. Anyway, God love, gotta go. Remember, trust God in your journey and pray on it.